Hello, everybody. Today is a special day. Today, I'm going to read you a comment that I got from a so called subscriber, which I highly doubt. It's probably somebody else that's got a YouTube channel here and they regret or they resent some of the statements that I've made. Probably somebody that's a subscriber of somebody else's YouTube channel. And so what they try to do, these are games they play on these YouTube videos. They're trying to get other people to unsubscribe from my channel and move them over to somebody else's channel. And this is why I try to get people to be aware of. I don't badmouth anybody's YouTube channel. They got a right to do whatever they want to do. I just always said, just have your own creative ideas. That's all. I mean, we can all get in a golf cart and ride around. Who cares? I'm going to read it to you. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to share it with you. Now, I can't figure out how to make the words bigger so you guys can see them. So you're going to have to figure this out on your own because I just couldn't figure it out. Actually, I didn't really put that much effort into it. I just thought it'd be easy, but apparently it's not. Where's it at? There it is. Get rid of the audio. We don't want to share audio. Okay, are we there? Okay, there it is. There's the message, and there's who sent it. Deborah Hamlin. I want to read it to you, and I'm not the best reader, so those of you that want to make comments about my reading skills, that's fine too. I'm going to read it to you, and I just want you to listen to what she says and how she says it. And I assume this is her real name. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could be anybody disguising themselves and just make up a name. So, and I want you to listen to this rambling. You know, at least when I say something, I'm down to the point and I'm right to the subject matter of what I'm talking about. And people generally don't have a problem understanding what I'm saying. Okay, Deborah Hamlin says, "Hello, Skip Smith." Hello, Deborah. So I would never put this out in public or in the comment section, etc. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Sure you would. Why wouldn't you? I mean, that's why I tell people to put comments on. I don't care what they are. Put whatever comments you want on there. Then see, other people can see as a YouTuber some of the stuff we have to put up with. Now, I do have certain words that are what they call keywords. And if you put any of those keywords in your sentences, you will automatically have to come up for review by me to make it public for other people to see. And you can imagine what some of those keywords are. It could be the word Republican, you're not going to get on there. The word Democrat, you're not going to get on there until I see it. And I guarantee you, I'll say 99% sure your comment will not hit the page. It could say things, I don't know, there's just a lot of words. I put cuss words. Every cuss word I could think of, I put in there also. So any of those keywords, your comment will not be seen without being approved by me first. That's just being safe. Everybody does that. It's nothing that I do that somebody else doesn't do. I want to start by saying that I am truly saying this with love. Uh-oh. That's never a good sign right there. I have never gotten a good email that started out this way. I also realize that by the time I'm done, you'll most likely not be happy with me, and that's okay. Actually, I am happy because this is a video I can put out there that I don't have to go look for. And it gives other people information they may need to start their YouTube channel when they move here. I just wanted to tell you that you should really stop whining about other villages' YouTube channels. I have never whined about them. I've only whined about their creative content. They don't have any. Everything they do, I've done 1,000 times. That's all I'm saying. Be different. You know, don't step on my toes. I won't step on yours. If your creative comment, I'll give you an idea. If your YouTube content is to take a wireless microphone, let's say, and you go down to the squares 2 or 3 times a week and interview people down there, I will never do that. I've never done it to this point. And if you're going to do it as a regular content, I won't step on your toes. I won't do that. If your regular content is going to be droning around villages and doing drone stuff, that's fine. You do it. I will not step on your toes. Other droners may get a little upset about it. I don't know, but that'll be between you and them, not me. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. Isn't imitation the sincerest form of flattery? You watch too many comedy channels. They always say that because they steal jokes. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I don't think so. I disagree with that. But I mean, if that's what they want to say to convince themselves that what they're doing is okay, that's fine. It's also silly to think that there should only be one channel in a city that has swelled to 140,000. You never heard me say that. That's you making something up that I said that I've never said that. All the folks looking to move to the villages are thirsty for information. And I have said that. You should get all the information you should get as much as you can before you come down here and spend $250,000 and up. You've never heard me say anything different than that. I've always said, go to the Villages channel. I sent an email just a while ago. Somebody's wanting to know about price of homes. I don't know all the prices of homes because it depends on a lot of stuff. The property location, the village that you're in, so on and so on, upgrades, all this and that. For a brand new home I'm talking about, I recommend them to go to the Villages website for real estate, and they could get a better idea. I do this all the time. I've recommended a lot of people to go to other YouTube channels because I happen to know that they specialize in a certain thing. I can't tell you how many people I've sent to Goldwing Nuts channel. I said, if you like drone shots and get an overall look of that area, I recommend this channel. I do that all the time. I haven't recommended anybody to Papa Pineapples lately. He's another droner. Only because he hasn't been on here, and I just happen to know that he had some surgery, and I didn't want to bother the guy with a bunch of emails and, so on and so forth. But I see today he's back. I watch his stuff. And so now I might start recommending people to go to his channel also to watch these drone footages. I have nothing against other YouTube. If you watch my channel like you say you do, which you don't, you don't, you'll see that I've worked with a lot of these people. I've had other YouTubers on my WNL show because I'm trying to help get their channels going and started for other people. Because unless you're advertising your channel, they don't know who you are. And so if they know who I am, I've got tens upon tens of thousands of subscribers. So I can help get them going. And I've done this. So I don't think you watch my channel like you think you do, or you're taking too many pharmaceutical drugs. I'll probably pay for that comment. They want to be good, the bad, the ugly. Oh, that's a copy of one of my videos. And they want perspectives from different folks. That's fine. Grumpy folks as well as smiley folks. See, she's using the word grumpy because that's part of my email, G1RUMP2Y. See, that's a little shot right there, but that's okay. Good for them that smiley folk love where they live. Good for them that smiley folk love where they live. Well, they do because they're new. Everybody loves this place when they first move in. Everybody does. That smiley face and the love changes after about 5 or 6 years because then you start discovering things that you didn't realize at first. And that's a fact. Nothing wrong with that, but that's a fact. Optimism is a good drug. Again, who cares? I don't even know what that means. To make comments like, I know people are looking at other channels. Oh, I know that. That's not stupid. It says it's hilarious. I don't know why it's hilarious. I mean, why would I not know that? Do you think I'm uneducated and ignorant about this? I probably know more about YouTube channels and what goes into making videos and things than you ever dreamed of, because I checked. You don't have a YouTube channel. What else was it? Of course they are. Why not? None of you are anything alike, and I've never thought the videos repetitive because each of you comes with a different angle, which is great. I don't even know what she means by angle. I don't have an angle. I just talk. Nothing I say is rehearsed. I don't think about making a video like some people do to make it look like a TV show. I don't do any of that. I just do something. If I see something interesting, I video it and I talk and say everything that I happen to know about it. That's it. That's all I do. That's what viewers want. I don't know that. I'm glad you know what all the viewers want, because I don't know what they want. I mean, that's what I'm always thinking about. I think about my viewers. I don't think about somebody else's. I think about mine. And, I've got an email yesterday, as a matter of fact, from one of my Patreon members about something. And I told her, I said, let me work on that. And I'm going to do it because she asked. I'm not doing it because somebody I've never heard from that's probably not subscribed to the channel anyway. I'm not doing it for them. I'm doing it for the people that have been supporting my channel for a long time. And I think that's fair. This print is so small. I know you guys are probably trying to figure it out yourself, but I couldn't figure it out. So I'm just reading it. Where am I at? Where am I at? And they are on villages' YouTube channels because they want information about the villages. That's fine. We're all going to be dead sooner rather than later. Okay. My goodness. Why can't we all just try to enjoy life? Who says we weren't? You are assuming a lot of stuff here. You're one of them people that I talk about sometimes. They lose their sense of humor. There's a lot of people here that just doesn't have that. They don't understand certain types of humor. They just don't get it. This is one of them right now. I can tell you right now, she just doesn't get it. That half of my videos that I do it for, you might say, shock value. And I also do it for humor value for those that get it. And there's always that percentage of people. And my audience is elderly. I understand that. I don't have a teenage audience, or I wouldn't have this problem. My audience, because of maybe elderly pain and suffering and pharmaceuticals, and they just lost a spouse, and all the life things that happen down here, they don't have the sense of humor anymore. And so when they watch my channel, sometimes they're looking at it with a grin, and sometimes they're looking at it with a frown because they don't get it. Enjoy what makes us happy. I've always said that. And I've always told people, do whatever helps you sleep well at night. Do what you want to do that makes you sleep good at night. But my opinion about certain things is just my opinion. And if you don't want to do something, don't do it. You don't have to. But if you want to do something that I don't think is necessary, but you say you really want to do that, I say do whatever makes you sleep well at night. I have always said that. So I don't think you're listening to my videos at all. And it says, you too. I am. I'm doing everything that makes me happy. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy making this video right here. Just do what makes you happy. I don't know if that means I've got your permission to do that or not. I don't know. Enjoy your blessed life. Now, there's that Christian coming out of you, ain't it? That blessed life. I'm going to tell you right now, right off the get-go, and I don't mean anything critical about anybody else. I've never talked about religion. I never did. But people like you are always trying to sneak that in there. And I'm only leaving that in there because I just want people to know those are the things that I look for when the messages like you sent comes up for review because they're not accepted because of words like that. It gets into a religious argument. I mean, you say, enjoy your blessed life. How do you know I have one? You don't know that. That's just your opinion, and that's just your belief. But that don't mean I got that same belief. So you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. With that said, something has happened with your channel. Nothing's happened with my channel. My channel's the same now as it was back then. I've just gotten better at it, and I've gotten more educated about it. It's not as interesting to me as it once was. Well, I'm looking at your name right there. I don't ever recall seeing your name ever pop up in the past, ever. So I'm not sure you were ever a subscriber of mine. You can say that, but I even went to the YouTube thing a while ago and just checked, and it takes a while. I never saw your name appear. And I can generally, if somebody else has got a YouTube channel, just so people know, and they say they've been a subscriber of mine for years and years and years, there's a way I can get to your channel and I can look and see who you are subscribed to. And half the time when they say they are, I go in there. I'm not in there at all. That's why I make the videos once in a while saying, I know you might think you're subscribed to my channel, but a lot of you are not. Sometimes I don't know what happens. I'm not blaming them on anything. I do know that YouTube about a year ago had a glitch where they unsubscribed, not just on my channel, but on everybody's channel. A bunch of people got unsubscribed for some strange reason. And so we tell them, make sure you're subscribed. And then you get these emails saying, I'm subscribed. I've been subscribed for a year. Go check. Just double check, because you may not be. It's because we as creators, we get sometimes information from YouTube that you guys don't see. And so we kind of, warning people that just double check. I know it sounds repetitive. I know you get sick of hearing it, but all that's for a reason. My goodness, why can't we all just get, I read that, didn't I? YouTube just means how we just enjoy life. With that said, wait a minute, just enjoy life. Where am I at here? That's a small. That said, something has happened to your channel is not interesting. The RV channel is awful. Don't watch it. That's just my opinion. Why are you watching it if it's awful? Just don't watch it. If I were you, you're not. Right there's the bad. If I were you, you're not, and you never are going to be. I would just enjoy your wonderful trips while you are able. What do you mean, why I'm able? Are you going to come put me down or something? Is that a threat? I doubt it. Forget the video stuff. For me personally, I cannot stand the W&L show either. Well, in order for you to say you can't stand it, that must mean you watch it. Once again, don't watch it. God, no one cares about prizes. Well, you're wrong, because we give them away every month. And there are certain people that puts in great donations for the prizes to be bigger and better every month. And the people coming to the show is growing every month. And I got sponsors for different shows here and there, so all that's not their opinion. It's just yours. Aren't we all elderly folks? Well, you're going to get an argument about that statement too. A lot of people are going to tell you that old is just a number. And I can tell you here in the villages, and I don't know if you live here in the villages, it don't sound like you do. You're going to find a lot of elderly people here are not the age, other than a number, than you think they are. But I know some in the mid 70s to maybe early 80 people that would probably ride circles around you on a bicycle. I mean, we're talking people that'll ride 20, 30 miles a day. You may think I'm lying, but I'm here to tell you I'm not. And these people are, it just seems like the older they get, the younger they get. And that's a fact. You should come to the villages sometime and check it out yourself. Oh, let me see. The only W&L show that was outstanding was the Medicare show. See, with that statement right there, you're telling me you've seen every W&L show, and the only one that you thought was outstanding was the Medicare show. So let me just say this. I'm glad you got the information you needed from the Medicare show, the show that you think is totally stupid. And I'm glad that you got it off of my channel, the channel that you think is totally stupid. So keep watching. You're liable to get a bunch more information. You ought to play the games on W&L. You may win something. Again, people want relevant information to those of us moving to or living in the villages. Another question or a comment. Just forget it. I hope you guys are getting a kick out of this letter like I did. But I get these once in a while. Very rare. This is only about maybe the really third nasty letter I've gotten. But I just thought I'd share it with you. So see, in Florida, the state law of Florida, before this lady wants to send me a thing saying, I'm going to sue you for saying that. State law in Florida says all emails are considered to be public information. So, I can share this with anybody. One last comment I have to make before I can't help myself. She just can't help herself. In other words, she's saying, I can't keep my mouth shut. I just got to keep talking. Tom Hall is the biggest asshole ever. Now, how'd that get in here? What's that got to do with me in my channel at all? And I don't care what you think. He's a friend of mine, and that's just your opinion, but it ain't my opinion. And I just guess I don't understand the comment at all. That guy is an enormous tool. What tool is that? So cheap, it's major cringe. And coming out and actually asking anyone to buy him lunch He was on video. He was on video talking idiot. He was on video talking, to you, was absolutely disgusting to me. Jesus, Tom, get a real fucking job. This is the person who wants to talk about my blessed life, the Christian here, using the F word. So sick of that idiot bragging about his supposed savings account and then begging for a free lunch. See, once again, this guy person has no sense of humor. I know that video he's talking about, and that was all said in jest. He was just joking around, kidding people about. He actually was picking on me about that because he knows that I do meet and greets once in a while with people, and nicely, a lot of the people that I've had meet and greets with has picked up the tab for a lunch or a beer or whatever, and I appreciate it. They don't have to. We've never asked for that, but they do, and that's fine. And he was kind of picking on me by saying that. And so this person has no sense of humor. So sick about idiot bragging about his supposed savings account and then begging for a free lunch. Stop it. I have no idea what that woman in Brazil could possibly see in that self-absorbed idiot. I feel bad for her son. Well, apparently you watch all Tom's videos. The idiot that you don't like, that you can't stand, and yet you're watching his videos. I got to tell you, you remind me of Howard Stern people when he was working in New York. And yes, I remember all that. And they were trying to get rid of him. Well, if you've seen the movie, watch it. It's really interesting. They tried to get rid of him because they didn't like it when he would do some of the things acts he would do on the air. They couldn't believe he was doing it, the censorships and all that. And they started interviewing the people that watch him. And they were asking, so do you listen to Howard Stern? And they say, yeah, but I can't stand him. He's disgusting. He's nasty. He's this. They had nothing good to say about the guy. So then the final question was, why do you keep watching him? And the answer was to hear what he's going to say next. That's you. You don't like Tom. You hate Tom. You hate me, but you keep watching. Tom needs to leave. I'm glad that you know what's good for everybody. Good Lord. Company is like fish. After a few days, it starts to stink. Yeah, that's just an old saying, but that's not true. I've had company that stayed at my house for weeks on end. We had no problem with it. So that old saying there, just like your other one up there, those sayings don't mean anything. It's just something that people say. I don't know why they say that. After a few days, it starts to stink. I'm sure he's milking it for everything he can. Well, you don't know Tom. Tom's never visited you, probably. You've never went out and talked with him. You don't know anything about him. I do. And I can tell you that everything you're saying here, mostly, I'll say is 85% crap. Such a turnoff for a grown-ass man. Is that Christian word coming out of you again? Grown-ass man? Terribly pushy, too. It's outrageous how he pushes his way around. In and out. Where are we at here? In and out of places. That older gentleman in Montana was not happy with him. How do you know that? Did you talk to that old gentleman in Montana? Did you call him? Do you know him? So obnoxious how he parades around people's property videotaping. So ignorant. His mother doesn't even like him. How do you know that? Good Lord, you're making all these outrageous statements. Hey, let me ask you something. Whose channel are you really watching? You're not watching mine. Who are you really subscribed to? Because you're really not subscribed to mine. What's your what's your ultimate goal here on this letter? I don't know. You didn't say you don't watch me, you don't want to watch me or anything, but there's got to be a goal about this letter because your statements are just off the wall. LOL. He has also insulted his viewers because he himself is insecure. You know that? I don't know that. Insecure. Example. I'll bet many of you are obese. LOL. Again, what an asshole. I've been a triathlete my entire adult life. Could run circles around his fat ass. Bless you. He's gross. I'm done with him too. That means he's done with me, right? Relax and just try to enjoy. Honestly, Skip, you are a good man. Well, thank you, because your letter sure doesn't show that. Thanks for your videos, Deborah. I'm going to leave it at that and just simply say, put your comments below. And yeah, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, you got to create kind of a hard crust, because other people everywhere, even here, this is the stuff you can expect. You can even expect, if you're walking around a town square or something like that, somebody may accost you and come up and start yelling at you for no reason. You're looking at this person wondering, I don't even know who this person is. I don't even know what's going on here. I mean, really, these are things that you need to know. So the best YouTube channel, if I was to give you advice down here, if you want to do a YouTube channel and you're going to be one of the honest YouTube channels, not a fake one, is don't show your face. Show the back of your head, show all kinds of stuff, do a lot of voiceovers, and just don't show your face, and come up with a fake name for YouTube. That way nobody will ever know who you are. So with that being said, enjoy this. Leave a comment. I'll see you all later. Gotta find the off button. Wait a minute. Let me get rid of that too. Yeah. Oh.